Yes. Good morning, children. So, in previous class, what we have discussed about the magnet, isn't it? We have discussed about what are magnets, the attractive property will be there. The magnets are used to separate the mixtures, isn't it? So, iron articles or metals, these will be separated from these will be attractive property. These are called the magnetic materials, isn't it? So, the what we have discussed in the magnetic materials, non-magnetic materials we discussed. And next what we have discussed about a magnet, poles we have discussed. Wow. How many poles are there for magnet? Two poles. What are they? North pole and south pole, isn't it? We have discussed about the poles. Where you find the more attractive property? Power poles, towards poles only we find more attractive property. So here attractive property we have studied already. Now here next what we are going, and even directional property also we have discussed. Directional property also we discussed, isn't it? Based on this directional property, how the compass is made. What is the use of the compass? To find the direction. Who will carry this magnetic compass? What is the use of magnetic compass? Mountaineers or army people, ship, aeroplanes, they need magnetic compass to find the direction. Next, coming to attraction and repulsion property. Attraction and repulsion. Attraction and repulsion property. Attraction, repulsion. See, take two magnets. Take the two magnets. Take two magnets and bring the two magnets near to each other. Bring two magnets near to each other. You find the attraction between the two bar magnets. How? This North Pole and South Pole, they attracts to each other. These poles are called unlike poles. Unlike poles. These poles are called unlike poles. Isn't it? These poles are called unlike poles. Isn't it? Now bring the magnet. But take a two bar magnet, bring the south pole and north pole together. Bring the north pole and south pole. What happens? Again you will see the attraction between the two magnets. Again you see that because these north and south poles are unlike poles. Always the unlike poles attract. Understood? Always the unlike poles attracts. Isn't it? Here you have seen south pole, north pole, south pole. These are called unlike poles. Now coming to here, another example. Take this, two magnets, two bar magnets. Again take two bar magnets. Bring the bar magnets near to each other. What you will see? South pole, south pole. Same poles, they repel, they goes back, they repel. So they moves away from each other. These are called like poles. Like poles always repels each other. Repulsion means moves away. Repulsion means moves away from each other. It's called repulsion property. Now here you bring again take the bar magnet. Bring the bar magnet, north pole, isn't it? What are these north pole? Like poles. They moves away from each other, isn't it? These are called like poles. Like poles always repel each other, moves away from each other. This is attraction and repulsion property. Understood, children? Now, coming to earth behaves as, now next coming to, now how one is magnetic material, which one is non-magnetic material. Understood? So here you must know the property. Magnet attracts the magnetic material, isn't it? Okay? So now magnets, repulsion and attraction property. Follow this. Non-magnetic materials will not attract towards the magnet. Now here I have given the three magnets blocks. You have to find out which one is magnet, which one is non-magnetic material, which one is magnetic material. Now take a magnet. Take a magnet, bring the magnet to this. It will not attract. No attraction will take place with this magnet. So the magnet, the block which is given is neither a magnetic material nor a magnet. Next, bring the magnet, bar magnet again. Bring the bar magnet to this. All the sides, connect all the sides. From all the sides of the block, the object is attracting towards the magnet. All the sides it is attracting. So, this block is a magnetic material. But it is not a magnetic material. Next block. Bring a magnet near to this block. You will see here when you bring the magnet near to this, what you will see here is the attraction is taking place. Both the sides of the block as well as the magnet, they are attracting. Now change the position of the magnet. They repel. From all sides do this experiment. Attraction and repulsion you will see in the third object. Means what you understand by this? This object is a magnet. So with this we can find out which one is magnetic material, which one is non-magnetic material, or which one is neither a magnet nor a magnetic material. Understood, children? Thank you. Next class we will see another property.